Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Brad. I'm with TechBud Solutions, and before we get to our content tonight, I just want to discuss something real quick that we've been trying to get everybody to do within our group, and that's to donate to our cause to help rebuild Houston in the situation that they're in right now. It's obviously, we don't need to go into exactly what's happening down there, but we have about 50,000 members almost worldwide that's able to contribute to this cause, and all we're really asking for is whatever you can. You don't have to break the bank. Honestly, all you would have to do is just skip a cup of coffee or a pack of cigarettes or a candy bar in the grocery aisle to really have an impact down there in Texas and Southeast Texas. So it doesn't take much. If each one of us just gives a little bit, it will really add up. We have a goal of reaching $100,000, and in order to sweeten the pot a little bit, anybody who contributes $50 or more will be placed into a raffle to be able to fly out to meet Ricky and have a day with him, maybe get a ride in that McLaren or that Corvette that he's got up there. Basically just spend the day with him, have a good time, all for as a way of saying thanks to contributing to the difference that we are able to make down in Houston area. Sorry. And so I just kind of wanted to stress that to you a little bit more. We're no longer going to be accepting donations after September the 8th at the closing bell. We want to put a timeline on it just so that we can ensure that we get down there in a timely manner. We are all going to be personally handing either our members, one of our own, or those who are desperately in need, the proceeds of this fundraiser. And if we can't find a very specific need for the proceeds, we will be getting supplies such as feminine products and diapers, food, whatever anybody needs down there in order to help rebuild Houston. It's just a tragic event down there, and every little bit that you can donate helps us to get to our goal of $100,000 by September 8th. I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. For those of you who have already donated, thank you so much. We cannot thank you enough, and we appreciate everything that you do. For those of you who have not, please reconsider, and just understand that all you got to do is just give up a very small part of your money. And it's really like $5, $2, and it'll all add up. We have, again, 50,000 members that are following us currently within the TechBud Solutions family, and I think it's only appropriate that us as investors, us who understand what money is and how far it can go, contribute to this cause. And with that, I thank you very much. Now onto the video. Oh, God. What's up, guys? I'm feeling a little sick today. Not because I'm actually sick. But I missed out on a huge play today and yesterday, if you really want to get down to it. I had this whole, chart and everything to show you and everything else, but I thought that it was probably more important to just come to you and just kind of be real with you. Just because I know a lot of you think that I'm really good at what I do, or that Ricky's really good at what he does, Connor, Kyle, whatever. We're all really good at what we do, but we're not perfect. And this is a prime example I'm about to share with you about that, and that we all have our own failures, and we just have to move on from it. And so there's a ticker IDDR that I actually have been following for a while. God. Coming into Monday, it was trading at 0.003 cents per share. And as we're speaking right now, market's still open. It's at 1.6 cents. So yeah, really missed out on that one.
Are you stupid or something?
But here's the thing. I also doubled my money on a PhD earlier this week.
Oh, that feels good. Oh, God, I'm telling you.
From a play that I made on Friday. So I missed the boat on IDDR, and I did horribly. I mean, the fortunate thing is a lot of our members in our chat group capitalized on it. They were at least able to make some gains on it. But here is the kicker with something like that. If you are afraid that you're missing out on something when it comes to a stock play like that, it's running and you're like, oh, I know I wanted to get into that, but now it's up here, maybe I should get into it. Do not do that. Okay? Here's what I did not do. I did not chase this thing. I probably would have been okay. Sometimes you are, but more times than not, you are not okay. You'll end up losing your tail on it. Okay? You just have to accept the fact that you missed the boat. And understand that that's not the only stock that you're going to miss. And understand that there are more runners that are going to happen just like that one. It just so happens that you didn't capitalize on that one today. Everybody knows that knows me, knows that I'm a big fan of baseball and fishing. And if there's one thing that you learn from doing both of those sports, is that you're going to have good days and bad days. And earlier this week I had a really good day. I had a good couple of days actually. But I am okay with the fact that even though I could have made a killing on IDDR, I'm still okay. It's not the end of the world. And I feel a little bit sickly about it just because I know how much I would have made because I already had the plan set up. I just didn't pull the trigger. And I really don't know why I didn't pull the trigger on that, to be honest with you. I just didn't. Just something didn't feel right. And so yeah, that's why I didn't do it. But but here's the thing. I didn't feel comfortable getting into it, so I didn't. I missed out on a ton, but what if it went the other way? What if it went down the same amount of percent that it just went up? I mean, gosh, for the last 2 days, it's gone up 600% or something crazy like that. God, I don't even want to say it. Okay, so sorry. The mentality that I kind of want you to have as a trader, especially in this world of OTCs, is that runners like this come a dime a dozen, and there's going to be more of them out there. And being a part of our chat group is going to be able to give you the tools and the restitute to be able to seek those out easier. So I don't want you getting hung up on the fact that, oh gosh, I really missed this one. I'm going to sulk on this one for a day and move on to the next one, because there's plenty more where that came from. So I don't want you to chase something that you feel like you should have gotten in on earlier. Just let it go. You have to be okay with just letting it go and letting it run up and doing its thing. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I want to go back to the reason why I was talking to you about fishing and baseball and the good days and bad days. There's always going to be that pitch that you saw and for whatever reason you just didn't swing. The only way to recover from that is that the next time you get up to bat, make sure you don't miss that pitch. In this example, I want you to understand that yes, I missed out on IDDR, but there's going to be other ones. I'm going to be able to come up to the plate again, and trust me, I will not miss this time. It'll be on another stock. I'm just not even looking at IDDR anymore, just not even going to look at it. But I know, because of the way that I am, that I'm not going to let that discourage me from continuing on, moving on with my day or moving on with my week, because there's more to it than that. Just don't want you to get hung up on what could have been. I want you to be able to just lock in the profits that you know you're going to make. Having said that, with those folks that are in there, congratulations to the people who got in IDDR, by the way. Those that are in our group made a killing, and I'm really happy for y'all. So that is the plus side for it. You know, you guys found success in that, even though it was something that I didn't get into. You didn't not get into it just because I didn't get into it. You know, you made your own decision, you made your own due diligence, made your own plan, and you executed it perfectly. So kudos to you guys. One piece of advice I would give to you, and again, it's just my opinion. You don't have to take it, but you know, lock in those profits. You've made a ton. There's a good chance that it's probably not going to keep going, and eventually a sell-off is going to occur because everybody else is going to lock in their profits before you if you don't act accordingly. Now, is it something that you should do right away? Is it something you should hold out for a little bit longer? That's something that you're going to have to wrap your own head around. It's going to be, you know, one of those things where I've explained in my previous videos, you know, are you more afraid of what you're going to lose, or are you more afraid of what you're going to miss out on? And that's something that you're going to have to come to terms with. But make sure that you stick to the plan. If you tell yourself that I'm going to make this mental stop at 1.5 cents, and you don't make the stop at 1.5 cents because you think it's just going to keep going, don't make that mistake. Stick with your plan, because at least you're walking away with something instead of nothing, or worse. That's kind of all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing between the donations and just watching these videos and learning everything that you can. Please like and subscribe to this video if you haven't done so already, and also leave any comments if you have any suggestions for future videos, or if you like this one, you know, go ahead and leave a comment. That is all I got for you guys today. Again, I appreciate you all so much, and B Smith is out.